I was too young for Wilt Chamberlain. I never got the chance to watch Jordan play. I never got to see Kobe score 81 points. But now I have a chance to witness history. I'm headed to the TD Garden to watch the Detroit Pistons' historic losing streak as they take on the Boston Celtics and try to avoid losing their 28th straight game in a row.
It's really, really bad.
The previous record for the longest losing streak was a tie between the 76ers and the Cavaliers, who both lost 26 games straight. Technically, though, the longest losing streak is actually 28 games, and that belongs to the 76ers, but it stretched over 2 seasons. Regardless, Detroit has already made history as the longest losing streak in one single season, sitting right now at 27. I'm looking to see 28.
Such a hater, dude.
And the way it's going, they're not just on pace to only win 6 games this season, but to also take over the record as the worst basketball team ever. And that wouldn't just be the worst record in NBA history, but one of the worst records in all of sports history. The only thing that comes close to that would be the 2008 Detroit Lions, when they lost every single game that season to go a pathetic 0-16. What is going on in Detroit? This is the first NBA game I've gone to in nearly 4 years, and the first time I've ever sat courtside. And I figured it'd be a good time to get a deal on courtside tickets, as they are the worst team in the league who would want to watch them play. I was able to find one ticket here that worked out to about $2,900 Canadian. But you'd think it would have been a little bit cheaper being against the worst team. Regardless, as I went to buy the tickets, I ran into a bit of a problem.
Oh no!
Yeah, but don't worry at all, because I think this is a perfect time to hear from today's sponsor, DraftKings. Guys, I'm currently in a desert, but that's not gonna stop me from getting my picks in with DraftKings Sportsbook. And check this out. Right now, new customers can bet just $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. And if you're already signed up for DraftKings like me, you can get a no-sweat bet. You can actually get a bonus bet back if your same-game parlay doesn't hit. Max reward limits apply. And if sports betting is not available in your area yet, you can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy Sports. Guys, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers who use the promo code Troydan and bet just $5 can get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Again, make sure to use promo code Troydan only at DraftKings. And again, a thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring this video. I'm very excited to be sitting courtside as I've never sat there before, and I'm sitting on the baseline, which I was told is a better place to sit because there is always an off chance you might get dunked on. And if there's a fight, you're pretty close to it as well. Oh, it's Detroit. Check out the shirt I'll be wearing. Huh? I hope I'm not jinxing the Celtics. A lot of people say they have trouble in big games. You know what? I think the Celtics will be fine. The Celtics are going to be fine. I just spit to prove it. If the Celtics lose, I'll twerk and I'll stick 3 ice cubes on my balls and I'll slap my butt for 30 seconds and say I'm the pink little princess.
What did he just say?
I've got a flight to catch, so it's time to head to Boston. No, don't smash the screen again. Just kidding, I'm doing it. Ah! My flight to Boston was pretty quick, only 90 minutes. I stayed at a hotel right next door to the TD Garden. It's called the Citizen M Boston North Station. Unfortunately, though, it was one of those hipster hotels. They didn't even have room service. It was quiet, though, so I'll give them that.
What the hell is this thing? What is this supposed to be? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is it a ballerina? First off, there's a sink in the middle of the room. I've never seen a sink, the bathroom sink, because the bathroom's right there and the sink's there, but give it a few minutes. Wow, you really have to hold this down a lot. Oh, get a finger workout here, boys. And as you can see, we have an amazing view of, I think those are wind turbines or something like that. It is raining out, but I believe that is the TD Garden. At least that's what someone told me. This place comes with books too, like Why You Will Marry the Wrong Person. liquor in here. There's no liquor in here. Any liquor? I don't know the code. And apparently you can control the entire room by this iPad. I mean, I guess this is kind of cool. Ooh, Ray. I feel like I'm in a weekend video. How do I look? A little big on me, but it fits well. My goal is to get on TSN.
A few moments later.
Guys, I have the worst news I've ever heard in my entire life. This is not a prank, this is not a joke. I am shaking. I have no idea. For some reason, I have a ticket that is not courtside. It is row A. It's the closest you can get to courtside. But it is not courtside. I've been on the phone with StubHub's stupid ass customer service and ripped their tits off. My dream was to go courtside. Courtside to see the worst team ever. And I'm still gonna see them. I'll be fairly close, but I paid $2,900 for a ticket that's not even courtside. This is off to a terrible start. I mean, the only thing that can make it worse is the Pistons winning. So I'm sitting in section 18, but instead of sitting on the court side, I'm sitting row A. I should have never used StubHub. I should have known better. You know what? I can't do anything now. I just gotta move on, okay? The game starts in about 3 hours, so I just... Let's go Celtics. Don't you dare blow this. And if this day hasn't been weird enough, I just loaded onto Twitter, and I found out that Dwight Howard is following me.
Hell has frozen over.
I don't even know what timeline I'm in. This is so... what?
If this video gets 10,000 likes, Troydan will slide into Dwight's DMs. The doors open about an hour before tip-off, so I stood in the rain for 30 minutes not knowing any better. As I waited, some of the locals wanted to take a photo of my shirt.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah, sure.
At 6:30, the security decided to let us walk up the stairs. I made my way into the arena and found my seat.
Here we are. Found my seat, which is a good start, even though I'm supposed to be sitting up there. Not happy about that. We're not going to talk about it. As long as the Celtics win, we're good.
I was confused why the alien Sam Cassell was here. Turns out he's the coach of the Celtics. I haven't kept up with Boston basketball, but when the hell did Doc Rivers leave? There were a few NBA legends there, but no one bigger than the former MVP, Brian Scalabrine.
Sorry.
Troydan, I love you, bro. I watch all your videos. 28-game losing streak tonight. Let's go.
Let's go. 28.
What's that? Can we sign the hat?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Hope you mind printing. I'm just ruining your hat, man.
Dude, thank you so much.
No problem, man.
Oh, yeah.
And the Rockets red glare.
At first I was annoyed about where I was sitting because there was kids standing on the seat blocking my view. But thankfully they have underdeveloped legs and they gave out in the first quarter. The game started, and this is where I began to sweat.
It's early. It's early.
27! 28!
What is going on here?
The arena was completely in shock. The worst team ever was beating the current best team in the NBA.
What is going on right now?
The Celtics brought it within 3, but things were about to get really out of hand.
What the hell?
The Celtic team couldn't make a shot to save their life.
It's my fault. I did not jinx this. That is not my fault.
At the end of the half, the Celtics were down by 19. I also had someone in the crowd tell me to go back to Canada.
I don't know what's going on. This is not my fault. People are trying to blame me. I didn't do this. I'm not shooting 4 for 24. The Celtics are. It's not me. There's nothing to do with me. Turn around here in the third. Everything's going to be fine. I didn't jinx anything. It's all in your head.
And just like I said, the Celtics got right back into it. The Celtics were coming back. But apparently, the Pistons had other plans as well. There's no way I just flew out here to see a team that's lost 27 in a row to play the best team in the league and win.
What? No!
In a tie game with 8 seconds left on the clock, the Pistons get called for a goaltend. The Celtics are up by 2 with only 8 seconds left in the game, and it's Detroit's ball.
Oh my God! What?
The game is tied with 4.6 seconds left on the clock. The Celtics have a chance to put this Piston team away. And they didn't.
We're going to overtime!
And to add to my anxiety, we are now in overtime. The best team in the league is playing the worst team ever, and we're in overtime. Thankfully, though, things have a happy ending.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giants! You guys suck! Sell your team!
The stress levels I received during this game were a whole new level that I might need a prescription for.
That was way too close, way too stressful. But a win is a win, we'll take it.
What's up? My name's Michael. Best Celtics game I've ever been to.
After the game, I met some fans and walked back to my hotel. But apparently I made the news with my shirt. And my dad told me he saw me on TSN.
Famous YouTuber Troydan was in attendance for this one. I'm old and have no idea who that is. Wearing a shirt that says I flew from Canada to watch the Pistons lose 28 games.
For the first time in my life, I think I made him proud.
What a game. That was so close. We went to overtime. In fact, I thought the Celtics were done. They were down by like 21 points going into the half. And somehow, some way, the Pistons lost again. 28 straight. I got to be part of one of the biggest losing streak of all time. And it is now tied for the longest over 2 seasons, but it is already the longest in a regular season. Next for the Pistons is the Raptors, and they're playing in Detroit. And I'm debating going to it, but I don't want to get shanked. Shout out to Boston, you're still my favorite American city, not just because you haven't stabbed me, but also because you haven't shot me. If somehow this streak goes to 30, I don't even know where it'll be, I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna go to that game and I'm gonna follow this streak as long as it's not in Detroit. I'm not going to Detroit. Either way, I'm exhausted. I haven't slept in like 48 hours and I got a flight in 8 hours and then I gotta edit this. Guys, thank you for watching, and as always, keep your stick on the ice. They don't have any bottled water here, I'm sorry. But they do have cups. Bon appetit!